What do you think's going to happen in this game, Willie McGinest?
Man, I'm still formulating, and
You're not allowed to formulate.
I think it's a great matchup. I'm glad these two teams,
Yes.
out of the last 4 teams, ended up being in the Super Bowl, because I think it's a great matchup. I think you talk about 2 physical teams. Well, one team that's going to try to beat you up in the trenches, the 49ers. They play a certain style in the run game and on the defense. And another team that is physical, but they can beat you in a lot of different ways offensively. And they've gotten way better on the defensive side of the ball. It's just going to be interesting to see if Kansas City comes in and gets a lead, how that would change things for the 49ers. We'll see a different offensive game plan. They'll have to adjust. They may have to get away from the run a little bit. Jimmy G may have a little more to say.
Well, you'd have to say it would have to be 2 scores, like 2 touchdowns.
10 points, 14 points.
Well, I mean, Mostert has been recently, and I know, again, the Chiefs' defense has definitely improved over the second half of the season and certainly in the playoffs. When you hold Derrick Henry to what they held him based on what everyone else is saying, then they're playing well against the run. But Mostert has been getting first downs per touch, in these playoffs. So you'd have to say for them to potentially panic, because that's what they would have to do to get out of their game plan. 14-0, right? 17-0 would have to be the lead, not 10.
No question, because the Chiefs will run the ball as well. And a 5-8-yard pass is just like a run to the Chiefs, but they're so fast.
Right.
They strike so fast. And I think if you watch the game against the Chiefs and the Titans, Derrick Henry was a factor early on. But once they got ahead and they started to score, you couldn't hand the ball off anymore, because you're playing from behind. You have to catch up. And I know you want to be patient. I know you want to be consistent in your game plan, but a team that can go down and continuously get and strike the same way, you gotta keep up. You gotta play keep up.
So I'm trying to follow you as you're formulating. You're using Rich Eisen show's space.
I am.
To work through your game theory right now. So how do the Chiefs get those points early? It really is Mahomes. This is a Mahomes game.
It's Andy Reid and Mahomes. So what's important, I played against Andy Reid in 2004 in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
What's really interesting about Andy Reid is he's going to come out with a script, 15 plays, whatever it is.
Right.
And it's going to be tempo, it's going to be motion, shifts, it's going to give you a lot. And he's going to try and see what type of defense you're in. And if you're not ready for it and you panic or you have mental errors, it's going to turn into touchdowns. Not big plays, touchdowns. And he does that not only to identify what the defense is in, but also just to get his offense going. So I think that's the tough part. And you got Saleh on the other side, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, who plays zone predominantly, plays zone. So I've been saying for the last few weeks, against this team, you cannot sit in the zone. They got too many weapons. They'll figure it out. They'll pick you apart. You got to mix it up. You got to be able to get pressure. You got to kind of keep Pat Mahomes off balance. And if you don't, Andy Reid, knowing what you're in, it's going to be a long day. So I'm interested to see the adjustments that the 49ers defense will make.
Well, I don't know if you heard my DirecTV 4K game predictions is the way I led into this.
Okay.
So your game prediction would be right now on the Monday before the game.
I think I'm gonna ride with the AFC, the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.